Hello, Pisces. How are you? Happy April. I've been doing these I've been doing these April Fools jokes for everybody, and I'm sure they're like, not funny. But anyway, happy April. I hope you're doing well. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And please take what resonates. Because they're general readings, they cannot be for every single body, but if you have tuned in on a regular basis, there's a greater likelihood that I'm picking up on your energy. So please only take what resonates. So what does Pisces most need to know for April? What does Pisces most need to know? Oh, okay. What does Pisces most need to know? All right, that was a little sus. That was too many cards. What does Pisces most need to know? Thank you. What does Pisces most, dang it. What does Pisces? All right, so we get the world, the schizophrenia, and the turning in. The world, the schizophrenia, and the turning in. So it is the end of a cycle, and it looks like it is time to move into the next cycle, but it looks like there's some sort of anxious, maybe fear-based energy, and we're not sure how to proceed because of the overthinking. But these cards are letting you know in meditation we can receive new insights, new information, and how to go forward. So yeah, that's kind of typical. It's a very human thing to complete something and then kind of go, what do I do now? I remember when I purchased a home and I stopped looking for it. I had all this time and I was like, what do I do now? Because I'm done looking for it. I found it. And so it was a weird adjustment. And just understand that that's pretty common. There's nothing to be, ashamed of or to feel like I'm lost, because we just have to decide what's next. So let's ask that. What's next? What is next? What does Pisces need to know? What is coming in? Thank you. What is coming in? What's next? All right. What's coming in for Pisces? Okay. So we get the control, the awareness, and the going with the flow. The control, awareness, and going with the flow. So it looks like Source isn't even going to tell you. Source is just going to say, hey, the more we can be present in our life, the more we will receive signs and synchronicities about what next steps to take. So that's kind of amazing. So these cards are saying, hey, friend, if you can just start to pay attention to the different signs and synchronicities that are showing up for you, you have a greater likelihood of receiving information to, maybe I need to go back to school. Maybe I need to quit my job and focus more on my side hustle that I love so much. These cards are also cautioning you to relinquish any type of control or manipulative energy, that's not going to get this job done, that we maybe haven't made a real decision on how to proceed forward, and Source is going to give it to us as long as we are paying attention, which is lovely, which is really just another way of saying the unknown is really powerful, and the more we hang out in the unknown, the more we're going to receive clear answers from Source of how to proceed forward. In other words, instead of us overthinking and trying to manipulate matter, Source is going to give us information so that we have solid forward movement. So what is crowning this reading? What is it that we most need to know and to, all right, we most need to know and understand? So please tell us, what does, thank you. This is really lovely. Movement, choices, and decisions. That there is forward movement happening. Even though we maybe can't see it, it is still happening. And the more we can stay present and pick up on the signs and synchronicities, the more we're sort of being led to a higher timeline. So it's almost like this is an ordained forward movement, which is just so beautiful. So all we really have to do is show up and be curious and be ready to go. So yeah, these cards are just really telling you that it's the end of a cycle. We haven't begun the new cycle yet. And it looks like it's due to just kind of, I don't know what's going on. I do not know what's going on. And the best thing that we could do is just be present and trust that Source has got us. And in fact, it does, as long as we stop trying to manipulate or control the situation. And we're going to experience many signs and synchronicities, like this is the way forward. Come this way, come this way. Which is just beautiful. I want this reading, actually. Because it's just showing you basically that you're enough, that you are valued, and all you have to do is really just show up to receive your blessing and the next step. So if there's a question that you always had, that you wanted to know the answer to, you're like, dang it, I wish I knew this. Just hold that question in your mind, yes or no. Oh, all right. So we get the Sun card and the Chariot. The Sun and the Chariot. So they're both yes cards. They're both yes. The Sun is in reverse, just meaning it's a little bit of slow moving energy, but it's a double yes. So hooray. So thank you guys so much for joining me here. And if you did, and in fact, like this video, would you please like this video? It helps the channel so much. And like that. So yeah, so if you feel like it, please like, share, and follow. It really does help the channel so much. So I will see you guys again soon, and bye for now.